My name is Gareth and I'm a metal detectorist. When I'm not at work or spending time with my family, you'll most likely find me out in the glorious British countryside looking for treasure with my metal detector. This is what I do, this is my passion in life, this is where I love to spend my free time. But what am I looking for, and what do I do with the things that I find? I'm looking for lost history that can be rediscovered, that can see light of day again and proudly be displayed and preserved for generations to come. Like most detectorists, I have a really amazing collection of finds in my display cabinet. But how do I preserve these finds? I've used waxes, polishers, varnishes, all sorts of different products. But today I'm going to talk to you about a new product called Arteseal. It's an easy to apply and remove product which both preserves your finds and brings out the detail. Now this is a new product as of January 2023. So what do we get in this beautifully presented kit? This is the product. It contains 10% paraloid B72. We also get this small artist brush. This is what we're going to use for the application of the product. Lastly, we get this lovely microfiber cloth. I love the blue theme going on here. We also get some handy instructions and guidelines. I'm not going to go into all of this right now, but it mentions the precautions you should take when working with this product. It also guides you through the steps for application to your finds, and also how to remove it from your finds. You'll see me do this later on in the video. So here are some of my recent finds that I'm going to use and try this product on. I probably won't do all of them, but I'll be doing some of the buckles, the copper coins, the watch winder and the Queen Victoria penny. I'm going to start with this beautiful Victorian penny. It has a wonderful patina, it's smooth, it's green. I'll also be doing this lovely little buckle. I've got a small selection of crusty Georgian copper coins, again in various states. I've got this little tiny watch winder that I'm going to try. A completely toasted George III cartwheel penny, big chunk of copper, and then I've got this small William IV farthing. I'm going to be using the microfiber cloth to protect my desk because I don't want to get any of the product on my desk. I'm going to be using this old knife and a small piece of blue tack to hold the finds in place while I work on them. I'll be starting with the William IV farthing. You have to firmly squeeze the lid to remove it. The liquid inside has a really distinct smell, but it's runny and looks like it should be easy to apply. I dip the brush into the liquid and I'm trying to brush the entire surface of the coin, making sure that I cover the edges too and that it's all nice and even. It's meant to dry in only a few seconds. You can almost see it happening the instant you stop brushing. Once cured, I'm going to flip the coin and coat the other side, again trying to cover the whole side of the coin. I'll set this to one side and we'll have a look how it turned out a bit later on. I'm going to try the Queen Victoria penny, trying to evenly coat the entire side of the coin. I think I might have put a little bit too much on this one, as it doesn't quite look evenly spread. It's almost pooled in a couple of areas. Just look at that, you can clearly see it drying. It's almost like it's evaporating. It's pretty cool. I definitely think I put a bit too much on though. We'll see. So let's do the other side. Again, I'm trying to apply this as evenly as possible. I'm not really sure how much to use yet, but I guess like anything, I'll get better at this when I've used it more and coated more finds. We'll have a look at this a bit later on. It might be that we use this coin to demonstrate the removal process. Next up is this battered old George III half penny. Not in the best of condition, but as I'm practicing and learning this product, these are ideal to test. I love angling the coins in the light so that we can see the drying effect. The other side of this coin is cool. I believe it to be an Irish coin. The date is clearly visible. I feel like this one went really well. A good, even spread. Next, it's this beautiful little buckle. I expect this will be the sort of item this product excels on. This sort of artifact would be really difficult to wax. The Arteseal is so easy to apply. It brushes into those little nooks and crannies effortlessly. Yeah, I think this is going to look really splendid when I finish. I tried to coat the other side while holding the buckle. Probably not a good idea, as I got some on my fingers. It's definitely best to use the blue tack and old knife technique. You could use a lollipop stick if you like. In fact, it would be handy if the kit came with one, maybe a small dollop of blue tack. Next up, we've got the tiny little watch winder. This is very crusty, and again, it's not something that I'd normally consider preserving. The application took seconds. Using a wax would have been very tricky on this and would have taken much more time. Another buckle. I'm comfortable holding this as it's quite large. I'm just going to do one half at a time. It's just an absolute pleasure to apply. It's so easy and effortless. Next up, we've got the cartwheel penny. This coin is 100% toasted, so I'm very curious to see the outcome of this. Again, I think I used a bit too much on this one. I seem to be rushing. It's much better to take your time with this product. I guess you can say that about most things in life. Yeah, there's definitely too much of the product on this one. Whoops. But this is how we learn, isn't it? Let's do the other side, and we'll check back on this later and see how it turned out. Another crusty Georgian coin. We can see a right facing monarch here. That's my good friend George III. I feel I didn't quite apply enough on this one. There seems to be a fine balance of finding the correct amount of product to use for each find. On a couple of occasions, we can see some of the formula is leaked through to the other side. I don't think this should be a problem though. Yep, I'm happy with that. Now let's have a look at the coins and artefacts we've applied the product to. I'm already quite happily surprised. I'm immediately drawn to those buckles. They are looking really good. The coins look okay too, but not amazing. But then, they were only crusty old coppers. Let's have a closer look at these items to see if we've improved the look of them. The Victorian penny seems to have an uneven coating. I'm going to show you guys how to remove this product in a few moments using this coin. I'm really happy with the outcome of the buckles. I have a lot of buckles in my collection that I'd never even considered preserving. I'm definitely going to use this product on them. This little beauty has come up a treat. It was very plain and dry looking before. Now it has a glamorous and almost shiny coating, ideal for my display. Have a look at the watch winder. It had little effect on the green area, but the brown irony area looks really cool. The cartwheel penny definitely had too much on, but it feels nice. And again, this was a trial and a demonstration on a really toasted cartwheel penny. I'd not done a lead artefact, so I rooted out one of those pesky lead rabbit net weights, just to see what effect Arteseal would have on it. You know me, I love my lead, and I find a hell of a lot of it. For the purpose of this video, I rushed, and I got it all over my fingers, which isn't ideal. But as you can see, super easy to apply, and the lead artefact looks actually quite cool. So let's move on to removal. My goal is to completely remove the Arteseal from this Victorian penny. I wasn't happy with how it turned out. I didn't apply the Arteseal very evenly. I went rummaging through our airing cupboard and managed to find the missus's nail varnish remover. As you can see, it contains an active ingredient called acetone. This is what we need to break down and remove the Arteseal. I didn't want to get my blue cloth dirty, so I'll be using this old sock. I'm just going to apply some of the liquid to the sock and basically wipe the coin and try to remove the Arteseal. I had to use a little bit more, but I'm sure Sarah won't mind. I'll get some more for Christmas. Polaroid has been used in museums and conservation to preserve artefacts for 25 years. It provides a hermetic seal, keeping artefacts safe from humidity and toxins. I must say my confidence in this product grew the more that I used it. And hey presto, look at that, it's completely free from Arteseal. This would have been difficult if I was trying to remove wax. I'm really happy with that. What a result. So my final thoughts on this product, I think it's brilliant. It seems to work wonderfully on artefacts such as the buckles. It seems to work really well on things that you probably wouldn't even consider preserving. It's easy to use, it's quick to apply, quick drying, it's removable and very affordable. This is not a tutorial, this is a product review, and as always I will offer my honest and genuine thoughts and opinions. You can get hold of this stuff from the below website www.arteseal.co.uk. Also, you can use my discount code for 10% off, Dukes of D10. Thank you for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments what you use to preserve your finds.